manager profile is Andy Flower, who's currently the England coach. He's had a successful start to his tenure in charge. He's won the 2020 World Cup and also 2 Ashes series. His role as a coach is to be a role model, manager, advisor and leader. He's obviously a good role model because he's one of Zimbabwe's all-time greatest players, and he'll obviously have a lot to say to the team and they'll look up to him because of how successful he was. As a manager, he doesn't pick the team in cricket because that's down to the selectors, but once he has the team with him, he has to train them and get the bonding, team bonding and stuff like that. He's an advisor, so for example, Kevin Peterson a couple of years ago went through a massive discipline form, and he'd have had to motivate him and tell him what he's doing wrong with his technique and stuff like that. And there's also a leader, so he needs to make the team look up to him like a captain, as well as the coach. So he needs to look a bit like a father figure, like when they're on tour and stuff. His responsibilities are health and safety, technical and tactical, equal opportunities, and improving players. For health and safety, it's had a few problems with this. In the World Cup in 2011, I think it was, one of the players stood on a cricket ball whilst playing football in the training session. So that kept him out for a couple of games, I think, because he twisted his ankle, which wasn't great, and he got quite a bit sick for it. Did the whole of the England team, really. His technical and tactical knowledge, he'll have to work on both sides of the game. So, if they're playing against one of the best teams in the world, like India at the moment, they'll have to work, and look at their bowlers and batters and see how they can get them out and score runs against them. Equal opportunities. When he's been given the squad to be picked, that have been picked, he'll have to work closely with all of them and treat them all as equal. Obviously, he'll have his captain, he'll have his main players, but they're all fighting for the same place, really. And improving players, well, basically all that he'll do is work with the players in the net, give them different throwdowns and stuff like that, and talk to them about how they can improve. His skills are communication, organisation, evaluating and analysing. He would evaluate the performances based on, obviously you can look at the scorecard in cricket and you can see where things have gone wrong, and you'll have to find out, evaluate, make lists, make notes and try and improve it. And that's pretty similar to an analyzer, because he'll look back and watch the whole game, or parts of it, and look at the dismissals from batsmen, and look at where the bowlers are bowling, etc., and try and improve it and make the team they're playing against get a low score as possible. And compare and contrast Arsene Wenger, both managers are role models. I've got Arsene Wenger leads by example and uses his power in the dressing room to get the best out of his players. This is similar to Andy Flower, who has the whole of England cricket team behind him. And he works closely with all 3 captains for England. We've got a captain for each type of game, like Test, One Day, International 2020. And the difference in the way they work is the communication. I believe that Andy Flower works a lot more closely to the players compared to Arsene Wenger. Therefore, I feel this makes the England cricket team gel more, as you could probably tell, if they're on tour for 3 months in Australia, they'll obviously all be pretty close friends, and the morale in the camp will be really good. Whereas Arsenal recently have been struggling to find the form, and I think it's probably down to the morale after losing their 2 best players in the summer.